Hello. Hello, Melantina. Just getting very annoyed with tech. What's up? What's up? Oh, sandwich. I'll be listening while I work. Listen while you work. Your boss might be a jerk. He might not, but you never know. Not much, just chilling with my daughter. Very nice, very nice. Can't get capture card to connect to OBS to stream from PS5. Been swearing at it the last hour. Oh, I love those type of bosses though. That's perfect. Hello, Mr. Ravazzi. How are you? I'm good, thank you. It's a bit warm, but yeah, I'm alive. Can't get. Yeah, I can't really help you there, Mel. It is one of the things I do want to potentially set up next for my PC, so I can stream from PS5. But yeah, I've not attempted. Yeah, I can't afford one first. Like a capture card. I've got a PS5, but yeah. Yeah, best to just have a breather, because you know what'll happen with I've worked with tech long enough now that you'll leave it 20 minutes, have a drink, you'll come back, you'll plug it in, and it'll just work, and you'll have changed nothing at all. But yeah, so nah, you should get it all done, I'm sure. Right, got some exciting stuff to put on the walls here now. I was very kindly um, gifted provided some images. So let's move you over here. Do, 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 do. Well, that fits pretty darn well. OBS is all set up, everything is fine with that. It's the capture card. So I'm guessing what happens is you'll have a HDMI from the PS5 to the card, and then from the card to your monitor. And I'm guessing, is it the case that there's an input and an out, like HDMI in, HDMI out? If I get it all set up, I'm more than happy to help if you have issues with setting it up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, it won't be anytime soon. Like I say, they're out of my price range, but no, definitely. This is Panda. So yeah, today carried on with this, but I was, like I say, I was kindly given some images from Mr. WWF. Um, so I can put these on the wall. HDMI, shake it all about. It's two HDMI cables input in and out, and also has one type to connect card to MacBook or PC. Oh, is it an internal capture card or an external one? And then do is paste you there, and then that's two away. Paste you there. External. Ah, okay. Got the Peaky Boy. Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. Massive, big help. He's a good dude. Yeah, and he gave me some orangutan and gharial as well. So that completes what will be in these corners. Gharial, orangutan. So let's move you across here. Eight, nine, six, seven, eight, either side. It won't click down on drop menus to change resolution. Sorry, can't spell. It needs to be a certain format. Okay. Hey up, Max. You alright, Duck? And hey up, Phil. So this will be. Have I got deforestation? There. Oh no, that should be the orangutan. What have I got? Ecological restoration. Ecotourism. Definitely. Have I got one for that? This one? The zone. I am carrying on my conservation centre. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Mel. Yeah, I've never dealt with one before. Yeah, so this is the WWF conservation. So last time we built the shell, and then there's downstairs. Oh, downstairs there is like the welcome area. So I've got polar bears with a live nest cam. And that's there over there. And then we've just finished off the pandas, but I did the pandas with some merch and some little panda boys. Got information either side with glass looking over the cable cars. And then upstairs, we've got some coffee. And then I'm going to do like a little fun zone. So It won't quite be soft play megs, but there will be education for the kidlets. What device would you eventually like? So PS5. At the minute, I solely stream from PC. It's so like education. Yeah, but it's not quite as exciting as the 1 point stuff. But kids need to learn. Um, yeah, so sorry, Mel. I'd like to stream from a PS5. You can obviously do it directly from the PS5, as you well aware. I'm no doubt, but it wouldn't be. There's no OBS integration. There's no fancy me in the corner. Woo. Um, so yeah, I'd just like to have a capture card for that. I don't own anything else like a Switch or so there'll be no streaming from anything like that. So yeah, purely just probably do it internal. Have an internal capture card. He's such so. Yeah, because obviously for like GTA, I want to be playing that. Maybe you need to make yourself a VTuber. I don't see there's any point. I don't want to be. I think I have a face for TV already, so I don't need to be hidden away. Are you saying I have a face for radio, Megs? Yeah, I'm upgrading as I want to show my face. I don't know how I can do it from MacBook so people can see me, but all games are on PS5 and Switch 2. The Dirty Walnut. Yeah, no, that's it. So when GTA comes out, obviously it won't be on PC. So I'd like to both play it and keep streaming. So yeah, it makes sense. But I've got a couple of months to think about that, so there's no rush for that. Hello, bird. How are you? Exactly one day I will wear a pirate hat. It will be. Hold on, if I can get this behind me like this. A tight. Maybe not one as small as that. Well, that's the idea. Or I could get one as small as this. Look at that tiny little, be like a fez but a pirate hat. Um, maybe like a tiny one that just sits on the side here. Been asking this from day one. Well, buy me one then. P Fez. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Bird. Yeah, like I was just saying a second ago, it's getting a bit warm. It's 29 again today, and it's horrific. Why does it need to keep getting hotter? Now in a position to actually be annoyed by that PC news. What about GTA? It doesn't bother me that much. Buy me something. I'm sure I bought plenty of games that you can play on Steam. In Germany, it's hot too. Ugh, it's awful, isn't it? It just needs to bagger off. Let's do Garials over here. What have I got for the Garials? I'm sure it's stone. Are you jealous? Okay. What are you? Dry stern wall. Whoa. Dry stone. Do. Good size, tiny. Where you gone? Where you gone? Where you gone? Stop it. Stop it. Yep. Do 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 do. Do another one. So here, contribute to the family library, and you, as you didn't get that specifically from me. 18. Jesus. Roughly 26. Jesus Christ, that's awful. It's just too much, isn't it? I should be outlawed. I don't want you to do that. Have you done it here? Okay, it's not, I guess it's not too bad. Criminal. Dibba 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 da da. 80 isn't that bad. 26. I don't know. Are you in like a place? I know you're in the Midwest, but is that like is yeah? See, the humidity is always what gets us here. Is aircon sort of common where you are? That's the word I was looking for. That's a shame you don't do both, but the aircon is standard. Yeah, see, it's a luxury here. It's like rocking horse poo. Just doesn't exist. 33. Oh man, when was that? Used to having higher summer temps and frigid winters in the negatives. Do you get good snow though? If you get good snow, then. Or today I unlocked achievements in Punisher. So how does that work? The achievements thing. Last winter we got too much snow, had it up over the door at one point. Oh man, that sounds like a dream. Probably not at the time, I'm sure, but. Oh yeah, sorry. When you said it, I thought you meant you were actually playing on PS2, and then I remembered that yeah, it'd be on like an emulator. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Because I have to clean that. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's. Back is dead. Yeah, I guess so. I'm just imagining it just being super fun. But no, I can imagine the annoyingness to it. Didn't want to work with GameCube on Dolphin though, because played some Mario Golf and got nothing. What is that? This isn't it obvious? This bit and goes up here to these. That's a penis. It's a Gariel. And then I'm going to copy this all the way to over here. Where do they like to chew? Let's have it here. But let's point it down. You need to now look where you're pointing. Ideally, actually, let's move you. Let's have you here. Let's point you down. A bit further down. Yeah. And then this is Gariel Cam. All the way back. And then duplicate. And then this. That's Barbara. How's your pal surviving? Oh, slash RTV too low. They're okay. I checked in on them earlier. There we go. They were a bit depressed because they obviously haven't been checked in on in like a week. But nothing drugs didn't solve, so. Fun when I was a kid, yeah. I suppose it's not your responsibility, is it? I wonder if you can get leaflets. Probably not. What, get leaves? Would be good. Yeah, because they're like a bit jungly, aren't they? Yeah, let's get some. I should go and check on my pals, but I'm waiting for this download. What you downloading? I went back to my pals to find like 100k wool. Yeah, I went back to 999 out of 9999. 10,000 basically stone just sat in the quarry. So, stone for days. Is this reversible? Perfect. Do I know? Oh, yeah. I had that too with all, which I like. No, definitely not. Can never have enough ore. I had a fair bit though, so I was happy with that. Can spin this round. Cha 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 cha. This is one good thing about snow right now, Sandwich. If you were snowed in, you won't have to go to work. You should be cleaning up all day. Don't mind this. See what it looks like. It was my first day back at work after a week off, and it was just torture. Mainly because I couldn't remember what I was doing. We'll see. We'll see. Just get to work like, what was I doing? Look what I was given, Phil. Look at them. Look how happy he is. Not remembering what I did the previous day. Yeah, work ends at 4 p.m. Yeah, yeah. All your work is just stored in RAM. So as soon as you're gone, it's just. Mm-hmm. Yep, you can. Yeah. So um, what you need to do is in your documents. Boop, yeah, in your documents, you will have a folder called Planet Zoo. Frontier Developments, Planet Zoo. By default, it's documents anyway. And then under Planet Zoo, you've got User Media. And then you plonk all your pictures here. Then in the game, it's just under this second one there. And that's all the pictures. And yeah, it just plops them in. Super handy. Super cool. It's the same with I think user music works the same as well. I've got some over here. Hold on, let me just double check. I've got some speakers somewhere. Yeah, here. Music, custom music. Yeah, there. So documents, Frontier Development, Planet Zoo, user music needs to be OGG, Ogre, or FLAC. Additionally, MP3, WAVE, and M4A if Media Foundation is available. And you can have custom music. So you could have, yeah, some gravel pit playing in your Galapagos section or anything. The Mamma Mia soundtrack. Yeah, see. To be fair, gravel pit is probably for these guys because they will actually crip walk. Well, some of them do. Oh, you've been fed finally. Look at him. He knows. Yeah, no problem. Let's plop in a couple of these. Lovely imaging. Yeah, they do. It's amazing. Yeah, just copy you. You will be land sharing versus, and you will be poaching in the exotic pet trade. Put in a dono just for people to show their support. Why do you not want to be there? There. The benches. Stop snapping. You've ruined it. Don't want one anyway. Don't want a bench over there. The thing is, like with a path, you can tell it, you can hold control and tell it, I don't want you to stick. Like you can either have it snap, hold control, it won't snap. So you can put literally like a path next to a path. So the technology exists to disable snapping. Hold control, so now. Position snap, turn it off. No, snap. Snap all day. Press X to do the advanced move. No, because it's a bench. Doesn't have advanced move, it just has normal move. Oh. Serenity. Didn't know. Oh yeah, the path thing. I learned it recently as well. I can't remember where from, but yeah, if you hold control, then you can have two paths running super close. What else could I put in here? I've only got the one Gariel thing, haven't I? Yeah. Let's put in some Indian. Make it ever so slightly. Yeah. You cobra. Elephant. Elephant. Tiger. Tiger. This guy. Oh, he's moved. Oh yeah, carpet. Uh, every day's a school day here at Planet Zoo. Do I have a Gariel? Oh, that'd be cool if it was for elephants. So fill it with bits and bobs. Just make it feel a bit more alive. That's cool. Was not. Hopefully Mel's getting on alright with the capture card and she hasn't kicked it halfway across the room. Oh, sorry about that. Jeez, big metal pan. Look how cool that is. Look at that. That's amazing. Whoa, stop it. Okay, okay. Oh, I need to. No, I do need. You and you. You and you. No, you and you. Swear I heard something just meow behind me. Ghost cats. It's a slightly right. Fourth, I can't move this. Advanced move me bum. What did he's there? Stop. But you were fine here. Like here. But nope. Stop. Stop. Yeah, I'd have to be there now. Ruined it. Ruined the fun. This on this. This. And that. Not that. Not that. How much is it going to bring over? Pretty much everything. Do, 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 do. 2D Boogaloo. Save the Iron Anders. Oh, here he is. It's Mr. Daz. Hello, hello, how are you? Of course, Gariel just has to be the longest word ever. Even though it's not that long. That's not a problem. I can move it down. And you're going to be in green. And you're tired. How are you? Fatty Daz. I'm good, thank you. Very good indeed. Bit warm, but I've got a fan in front of my face. I am working on my WWF Conservation Centre. To give too much away. There it is. WWF Conservation Centre. Nothing, just the fact it's not finished. So it's a bit bitty and bobby. It doesn't even have a roof yet. I couldn't think of how to do the roof, so you actually might be able to help me. So it's a large building. Yeah, they're really good. So I've got 2 Gharials, and then I've got 4 pandas. And what else was it? Under 4. Yeah, the orangutan. So the idea is you're here, so you're opposite the polar bears, and you got the WWF Conservation Centre, and you walk in. So to the left, you have a 10 stream streak. Yeah, nice. Thank you. The polar bears, the images, obviously, courtesy of yourself, with a nest cam, which is obviously the one that's over there. And then, so the other side of this ice wall, you've then got the remaining images, a couple of pandas, and then a conservation board. You've got some information. Then opposite that, you've got the giant panda information with a little panda themed shop. All proceeds go to the WWF. Then next to that, you've got the Gharial with a Gharial cam, obviously. Yeah, you never have enough panda plushies. I've just been doing this. Yeah, obviously, so it's all like Indian themed, and you can have like a little sit down here and watch some Gharials on the TV. And then this corner will be the orangutan corner. And then upstairs, I've got this sort of central area, I guess. Coffee shop across there with some seating and, of course, little pandas. This side, probably going to do like the education stuff. The little buttons they can press. I forget what they're called. These, yeah. So more of a kid zone over here. Not sure what else to put in the middle. And then obviously, yeah, it's surrounded by glass at the top as well. And it blows my mind. Nah, it's it doesn't. It's different. That's all we can say. Um, so I'm just, but I don't know how to do the roof. I had it in my head that I wanted some sort of nice fancy wave roof, or similar to like the Sydney Opera House, like you know what that looks like. Um, but I just couldn't. I couldn't figure it out. I chose some glass stuff, but it just didn't quite go. Mine's a tent, two benches, and four polar bears. Like I say, it's different. It serves a different purpose, I suppose. Um, so I tried to look at like what glass things we've got. Um, Maybe using some arches. Um, yeah, I couldn't really quite fit. I had at some point I had like these going along as sort of uh, it sort of doubled up at the end, didn't it? That. Then I was like, is that too tall? And have this sort of like repeating. Um, but then I was like, is that just too much? Say if I had like a glass one going down, or to have it like that. I just couldn't figure out how I wanted the roof. Do I do it flat with something in the middle, similar to like this, like that? Yeah, that's well, yeah, that's as you can see, I tend to go to flat as well. Um, like all of these are flat roof. Most of them are anyway. Um, yeah, that's flat down there. Um, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, so I honestly, I'm leaning towards like a flat roof with like maybe so around the edges it'd be solid, then maybe a glass bit in the middle. Well, sort of a solid border. Add a second layer on top with a load of windows. Yeah, I think that's yeah, sort of yeah. So what I did here, had like a flat roof and then added a little bit on top, which was obviously it doesn't do anything, but yeah, I think you're right. So if I'm here, what's this? Plaster wall. I don't want plaster wall, do I? I want plaster like that. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Just to avoid. Be coloured white so it blends. Whoops, wrong one. I just went against exactly what I just said I was going to do, didn't I? Damn, who's that? Lukey Jiggle. Colour these. Or I've got a better idea. Potentially. Contrast on that. Um, darling, stand for me. Hank look kinda nice. I think it would. Yeah, it looks nice. With a black roof on a white building. Yeah, same. Just the contrast. Great. Plop, 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 plop. Yeah, and I will sort these out. For some reason, the floor bleeds through, but only on certain sections, even though it's all on a grid. Who knows? Not me. So then if I do glass, I like the... Let's see, actually. Either this one, a couple, or glass modern. Okay. So these could either be black or white, but in the great words of Michael Jackson, doesn't matter. Which one are we thinking? So this would be like a trim around, like following this before these ones. In the middle, the cracked glass. Safely say that those are not in the running. Yeah, I think we're going to go with those because I think it matches more for these down the side. Having it, yeah, as much as I do like that cracked glass. Yeah, look at that. Bobby is around somewhere, Sandwich. If you do, just chilling at the window. Got a feeling this will leave little Bobby Dazzler. Yeah. Two six. Yeah, I've got a feeling this. Oh. But I can do it. I can make something fancy. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. So if I go... Just... Yeah, okay. Do. Move. Make it uniform, then it won't look. One, two, three. Okay. Do that on that side, and then the same this side. It still leaves one gap. Okay. I can do this. If you have another half row of black roof tiles on each side, it... Yes, because the you're right. Because then it won't. Because the plaster doesn't matter because it doesn't overlap as much. It honestly baffles me why it did this. To say the whole building is uniform. Well, I thought it was anyway. It will have to be slightly indented more on one side. But that's okay. It can be. Actually, yeah. Have it like that. This is all going to be because this will be where the second part of the roof will be. Like the raised part. Yep. No. me. So I thought 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, yeah. Do 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 do. What's that? Fluffy. What? Some fluffy cat. Yeah, and then up here, be a proper grid height. Go. Another cat. I am loving the cats. I have many cats. They're all great. Um, Daz, if you're still there, have you ever tried to make a giant panda out of plaster walls before? If so, if not, should I say, do you fancy trying it if I send you my save over? You can build me a giant plaster panda. I've made a giant. Tried to delegate this together. Um, I probably will, to be honest. I think I've already got it subscribed. Because to be honest, it's a masterpiece. Subscribe. Use the Steam mobile app to confirm you are who you are. Oh, then I've got to use my find it on Steam. What? Again, let me subscribe. Do, 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 do. Subscribed. I think. That's his workshop. Perfection. Way all down there. No, it just looks into nothing. But I could put that could be like the officers, so I could put some chairs in there. Um, hey, make it make sense. It's a shame I don't have. Yeah, that's a good point. I was gonna just do some like tables and like office bits. I'm slightly annoyed about that. I guess I'll move all the others to match. Why do you hate me? There we go. Easy fix. Yeah, then I just need, in the offices, I just need a little Daz and Luke statue discussing Jingle Jam. Yeah, that's nice. And then indoors, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, get your little man out, Daz. Where is it? Can you tell me on the panda where he touched you? Here, just right here. Here it is. Yeah, masterpiece. Look at that. Truly a work of art. Wham! That's crazy. That's so good. Yeah, because then it's the WWF Conservation Centre, and bottom frame of wood you can always drag to the very bottom if it's going at all. Oh, this bit, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't 100% sure. Think, could I just. I may. Yeah, yeah, the rocks are going to go along here anyway. and some busheries and trees. Rock gold. I may. I don't want to defile it. He says just before defiling it. Yeah, have a good evening, Daz. Thank you, as always, for stopping by. Thanks for helping me with the roof. Or at least come to a decision about the roof. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Way too big. Too big. 3D, not low. I don't want large. Just had a walk. Had to walk. Just cursing everything. So I spent 20 minutes carefully. Oh man, I was hoping you'd solved it. Do we have a semicolon? No, not semi-cross. An actual smaller one. partnership with, and then I want facilitate. Well, there's bigger ones. Bit too big. That's fine. Steady does it. Oh, right back. I did just no output to TV. Everything else is done. Trust me, you'd be swearing at it. Yeah, no, I can imagine. Or, to your annoyance, I'll just be like, don't know what your issue was. It worked absolutely perfectly. Is one of these like not part of the group or something? Maybe not. Maybe I just made it up. You son of a bitch. Let's just do it slowly. Steady as she goes, goes, goes. Steady as she goes. Yeah. We're about it. What we can know. What did I miss? I'm still doing the Global Conservation Centre, but I've just 1922. Some of these are different group. Is that why it's? No, apparently now it's working absolutely fine. Have you got a Discord for your channel yet? I have made one today. It's not. It's. but it's something simple as well. But might play Disney Dreamlight Valley and decorate and wind down. Yeah, just need to chill, get the anger issues away. No, yeah, I did create a Discord today. So I'll be setting it up properly tomorrow. Like I've got a few basic channels and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll sort it out. And then I can get the commands up and everything, and the links and bits and bobs. So yeah, I've just done the roof for the Global Conservation Centre. And that's it so far. Very fancy, very bougie, very something. I don't know. How long have you been streaming for? Are you enjoying it? I have been streaming since, and I had a look today, the 28th of May is when I started. And yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy chatting to people and showing off some creations and helping where I can help. Plus, it's just a lovely community, isn't it? No, it's been great. I'm super, super new still. Like, what, 28th of May, it's just over 2 months I've been streaming. Yeah, so no, it's been great so far. I'm in no sort of rush with it. I mean, I'm definitely not in the mindset of like, oh, it's been a week. Why am I not the most popular streamer on the planet? I'm just having fun with it. That little. It is. Oh, maybe I should have thought. Select this. How long have you been streaming for, Mel? Select it. Select it. Oh, I just did it. I just had it. Whatever. Having fun is the best way to stream and connect with people. About 2 weeks, not very long, but playing. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing games since I had thumbs. So yeah, one of the very first games I ever played was Monkey Island 2, and Phil will know, Diamond Fella in the chat. He is my cousin, and our gran used to have in her bedroom, one of her bedrooms, she had like a sliding glass mirror, and behind the sliding glass mirror was an old PC, and one of the games on that PC was Monkey Island 2. And I remember playing it, like, not having a clue what it was about, but yeah, vivid memory of rowing the coffin down the little river to the voodoo lady's house. And yeah, that's what made me fall in love with Monkey Island. Just that memory. Um, I got it. Yeah, it was one. Yeah, like I say, it was one of the very first games I played. First game I remember playing is Spyro. Yeah, Spyro is such a good game. Yeah, I had that on PlayStation One, along with Croc. I always preferred. Yeah, no, saying preferred is not the correct word. I didn't prefer Croc to Spyro, but Croc has a very special place in my heart as well. I used to love Croc. But yeah, like it's one of the reasons I love Pirates so much is Monkey Island. I've got behind me. I've got the Monkey Island uh, box art posters. I've got the because after I'd played it, I yeah, Rayman was PS1. The very first one was, yeah. Um, yeah, after playing Monkey Island, when I was like, I need to play this game. And in well, what is now Game in the UK used to be Electronics Boutique, and they had the Monkey Island Bounty Pack, and it was like in a big box, massive box, and it had like a big booklet with it, and a tiny jewel case, CD case with 3 CDs in. One was for Monkey Island 1 and 2, and then the second and third disc was Curse of Monkey Island, and I've still got. I lost the box and I lost the manual, the book that came with it as well, little manual. But I've still got the jewel case. Yeah, I wonder if I can. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, there. Look. So there is the Monkey Island box arts on the wall, and then that's sort of the Monkey Island CDs up there in that bookcase. But when I get a proper, I say a proper camera. This is just a cheap webcam I had lying around. When I get a better camera, I might point it so it's uh, looking at my shelf rather than a blank wall behind me. One sec. Best game ever. You're Vicky. You're alright. You're back from your camping. Yeah, it was my first day back today as well. Spent the first 10 minutes just wondering what I was actually doing. Um, it was amazing. It was so surreal. Um, yeah, but it was just so cool to see how they did it all, and but it was such a long day. To say we left the house at 6 and didn't get home till 9. So like a good 15. What's that? 12? Yeah, 15-hour day. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a yeah, definitely takes not necessarily took the magic away, but because when you're watching it on TV, um, when they're doing the events, there's a guy commentating over the top, like in the background, commentating on what's happening. But when you're there in real life, they're just doing it, and it's just there's obviously the crowd noise, but then there's just no talking. Like, cause obviously no one's commenting over the top, commentating. The commentators are added in afterwards um, during production. So, especially when they're doing like the eliminator at the end, they're just again there's still the crowd noise, but they're just like running, climb, zip line, up the travelator, just silent, just like it's just weird. Thinking about buying an expansion pack for Zoo. Which one would I recommend? Oh, which one? I mean, do you have a favorite animal or a favorite? The later ones are definitely, I think, a bit better. Um, but if you have like a favorite animal, I would probably try it, and there isn't one. But like, I quite like the Asia animal ones. The wetlands pack's pretty cool as well, or South America. Panda, yeah. So you want the I think isn't the is the panda in the base game? I can't remember. Yeah, the panda's in the base game, so that's sort of that. Um, I mean, to go with pandas, you could do the Southeast Asian, um, or the Asian animal pack. So the Asian one comes with. I think I can probably can I filter it through here. Just show me everything, won't it? Yeah, can't filter by. So the Asia animal pack is it'll give you the lion-tailed macaque, the Pierre David's deer, the Bornean elephant, the honey badger, the raccoon dog, the black buck, and the nilgai. So I don't know what the black buck is. That is this guy, and then the nil guy is this guy. Um, and then yeah, the Southeast Asian animal pack gives you the sun bear, as far as I can remember. 8 animals, yeah. So sun bear, the clouded leopard, the tapir, the proboscis monkey, the babirusa, the binturong, the dhole, and the giant leaf insect. So this is the that guy. He's a funky little guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it is. It's just down to which animals you prefer. Um, So yeah, the aquatic pack's good. Like yeah, you get the it was also one of the first from memory. But yeah, you get your penguins, you get your giant otters, your seals, your caiman, dwarf caiman, and so yeah, they're all good to be honest. It's just that the later ones, well, the more recent they are, the better the animals models are. Not to say that the others aren't good, because like the so yeah, you get the grey seals, which look like is here. Yes, so many. So they're not bad looking. And then compare that to what's the most recent one? The Asia Animal Pack. It's the most recent. I don't think I've got any of those animals in there. Yeah, see, I don't have the Americas Animal Pack, or the Barnyard Animal Pack either, or the Eurasia Animal Pack, or the Arid Animal Pack, or the Tropical Pack, or the Grasslands Pack. So Stephen's still loads that I've got, haven't got, but I think I've got 16 of them, so I'm missing six. Yeah, there's loads. Yeah, there's also that as well. Just sort of wait, save your money for um, Planet Zoo 2. But you can usually get them cheaper on like key websites. Like I don't know if in Brazil you have loaded.com. Used to be called CD Keys. You can get them cheaper on there. Um, I did choose the music, Vicky. It's just a lo-fi playlist that I plop in on the ear, plop over the background. So this is some pumped up kicks lo-fi. It's just that sometimes I like the Planet Zoo music, but yeah, or was there some Taylor Swift at some point? I didn't know. I don't know in dollars, but in reals, the games are expensive. Yeah, but isn't that the case with a lot of like gaming things in Brazil? That the prices are just inflated to like ridiculous, where it becomes like crazy expensive hobby. So you're Bornean, Malaysian, or Indonesian. Um, so you would be Asian. Let's see what Asian themes we have. East Asia. The dry stone wall. Stone brick. So what about if we go Indian just to add that into the mix? Sandstone. Okay, what else have I got? Orangutangi style. I have no orangutan. Statue. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. What's this? Stone brick. Let's go stone brick. Do like that there. Cool. Job done. What is going on? Which animal is this for? This is not for any animal. This is just a WWF conservation centre. So WWF in partnership with the Global Conservation Zoo. Bing! So as part of the Jingle Jam charity event happening in December in partnership with WWF, I was just doing something for them. So we've got information about some polar bears with a Nest Cam. The Nest Cam is a camera right here. This is the Polar Bear Kingdom, if you hadn't seen it. I think Charlotte was watching when I was building that. And then some information about some polar bears, which with the images provided by WWF. And then opposite that, we've got some giant panda information. Again, images provided by WWF. With a nice panda store. And then next to that, we've got the gharials with, again, a little gharial cam for their habitat. And then this corner will be orangutan. And then upstairs we'll do some more education stuff. But yeah, so some conservation information. Yeah, she was. Had to dash off to get Joshua Rennies from the shop. Ah, no worries. Where's it gone? It's over there somewhere. What? Where are you? Oh, you're here. You're above me. Down. She has asked all weekend if you're alive. Yeah. Bless her. Me fan charging. We can charge it up a bit. Did you have a good time camping though? Picture here. I say picture, yeah, it's a picture, isn't it? I have telescreen. Let's make it a big tele. What's this? 2 meters. Oh, 8 meters. Two hard times, but the sea was lovely. Freezing at night because we didn't pack anything warm. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, it looked really good. Josh slept in the car with the brewer because he liked the cars. So me and Shara, a six-person tent to ourselves. Nice. I did think that. Like, I think on one of the pictures, you could see him. Can I get a B? Can I get a 2D boogaloo? Get a 2D boo. Boo. Gooloo. Bornian. Foaler ears. Um, oh. Got a feeling this won't fit. Oh, orang. Goo. Just Bornean orangutan. Super busy on Saturday, almost festival like, so I think I'd rather go midweek again next year. Okay. The food court was an added bonus with crepes, good quality burgers, stone baked pieces, ice creams, veggie boxes. Damn. We had our own barbecue one night. I took a pre made frozen chili another night and then good old beans. And oh, amazing. That sounds so good. I can't believe we had a food court as well. Because some of the pictures, I didn't. Whether or not I just didn't look at them properly. It just looked like you were just on top of a hill. No, And then could I potentially, let's have a look, add a tiny screen quite rustic still, but great facilities. The shop was in a hay barn. Oh, cool. 32, 4, 4, 4 too big. Where was that 0.5 one again? Have I got a orangutan? Yeah. Yeah, found it. I'm going to add that to all of them. Maybe on this one it can be this one, the 1x1. Of course, one step up, just absolutely monstrous. There it is. Where's the projection screen 2 meters? That would be good. I don't want a TV. Actually, I could sink the TV in. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, that's probably better. So if I... It would be good there. Move the writing up. I just select this chunk here. Am I going to hide all them? Is it big enough? It is big enough, yeah. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Pow. There we go. And then the giant panda will only have to have a small one. You go down to giant panda. And then Gariel, the same, you can have one. Yeah. Big bing. Give me a G. Give me a H. Nice. There we go. Take that in. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Annoyingly, I don't have anything else for orangutans. So I could get, once I've built, I could have the nest cam or a tree cam. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll make it like a little, what's this again? Sandstone. Be on the grid. Absolute jerk. Maybe with a couple of, so let's have that there. Have a look. Is that, it's about there, give or take. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rookie, and I will See you laters. Now, this can be a video of just the Planet Earth stuff. Oh, that's alright. Yeah. Thank you, Zhao, for stopping by as well. Your support is always appreciated. What was in that picture of the... So vines. Yeah, okie dokie. Fine. Let's make them a nice... Do it. There. Yeah, and then this will be 3D Boogaloo. 2D Boogaloo. Tree Cam. Let's put some benches in for people. BENCH, bench. Have we got like a potted plant? We have a planter. Maybe I prefer just on this wall. Snap the angle. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. D. And then let's grab you. Oh, yeah, you could be against this wall. Wood does cupboard. So we've got what have I got at the minute? I've got poaching. But have I got deforestation? No, that's a good one. And the bees. The bees are important. So we've got climate change, the ecotourism, makes more sense if they're equal. So that goes about halfway. So ecotourism and species reintroduction. That could go over there actually. Let's give this one to traditional medicine, and then this one can be species reintroduction. And let's have some Dono Boys. One there. One there. And some planters. Smaller. Of course, is bigger. Oh, what is that? That's fancy. Some hanging baskets. Why are you upside down? What else have we got? We got anything Bornean? Nope. What a bear. So if we go back to East Asia, we've got a fascia. Oh, look at the family. Frame. Let's just save it once we remember. Bloody hell. There we go. Cool. So up here, Sword was a really simple, stupid setting. I had to change it. It's now working. Amazing. Oh, I'm glad you got it sorted. Was it a setting in OBS that you had to change? Let's also get some mini pandas on the Cheetos. No setting in PS5 that interferes with. Oh, so yeah, is it the DHCP stuff? Not DHCP. Might be that. Basically, like the content protection. HDCP. Yeah, yeah, it's like content protection. As if you have to disable that though. That's crazy. Big roars. Very nice. Windows. Um. Oh, I like this one. Just webcam to do now, then Contexto. Yeah, go for it. Definitely earned it. Yeah, catch you later. Lots of windows. Stop it. Lots of windows. A lot of windows. And lots of windows. And then what we'll do is we'll delete every two. Okay, probably three that side. Then a one. So we've got three gap, one. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, 2, 2 gap, 2 gap, 2 gap, 2 gap. Right, let's push these over to the side. Of course, they're not reversible. That'll make it way too easy. And then I'll put them against the wall in a minute. That'd be helpful. Let's line this up. And then what I'll do is I'll delete the ones in the middle to make way for a door. Have I got a classic door? It does. Very regal. You then, so yeah. It's got to be nice and straight. Alright, which were the ones that were floating? You. Oh, pardon me. Shouldn't you on? But I'm very tired. Cool. I just leave those out. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to call it there for tonight. I was on a bit later. Started a bit later, should I say, and a bit tired when this finishes serving. But that is fantastic progress. I do want to just yeah. So far, it ain't looking too bad. Yeah. So what I've got to do is I'm just gonna actually. Mr. Ideas. I think he's back. I think how I would do it. Just visualizing it. I was thinking having a controversial for this zoo. We don't really have many of them. Thinking waterfall, waterfall. Yeah, waterfall or waterfall up here. How big is said waterfall? Oh, it's tiny. This guy's a big one. Oh, yeah, it's tiny. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, sweet. I'll do that. Save the game. Save the game. And watch this. 3, 2, 1. Pow. It was a short stream. I apologise, but I am super tired. And it's super hot as well. I've had a long weekend. But I will be back tomorrow. It isn't story time, as it says over there. But it could be, yeah. Well, the game has a story. I'm going to play some Pal World tomorrow because I have neglected me pals. But I've got good thoughts about me zoo. So I will continue with that. The zoo will be back Friday. No, Wednesday. It says it right there next to my yet. Wednesday. Yeah. 100% gonna put a waterfall. I think that's the best way to do it. Waterfall. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna send you over to somebody that I've followed for a while now. They are playing Planet. Yes, I'm tired of them. They're not playing Planet Zoo. They're playing City Skylines too. But they are really good at detailing, and gives that same cozy vibe where you can just chill, relax, watch some City Skylines, and yeah. So they're called Canadian. Canadian. And that's play on words. But he's got such a soothing voice. So I'll send you over to Canadian. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. So, again, thank you for stopping by. It's been great. And I will be back tomorrow. Toodaloo. Bye bye.